have tried to spread kindness any way I can. Sometimes it means I give giant checks out to people in need, and sometimes it means I have shirtless hunks on. Would I call myself a hero? No, but should you? Yes.
You make everybody feel better.
Ellen, I first met you 27 years ago for the premiere of your Ellen Show sitcom, and I remember so vividly you were so excited. At the same time, you weren't quite sure what was coming your way. Can you take us way back to that time where you achieved what so many stand-up comics at the time would have loved to have achieved?
You know, that's so funny. God, that's 27 years. Is that right?
1994, right?
Wow. That's a long time. I've been in, yeah, no wonder I'm stopping. I've been in this business way too long. That's plenty long enough for me. No, I don't even remember starting that. I mean, I remember when I started it before it became Ellen, when it was these friends of mine. And then I don't really remember the whole launch of it, but that seemed to go well until it didn't, right? That went for a little while and then...
I remember you actually saying to me, you actually looked at me and you said, I am so excited, and at the same time, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen here. And you know, it's interesting. What did happen was something I think that was pretty great, especially looking back on it. We know that comedy is not just entertainment. It softens the edges. It provides bridges. You came out on Oprah's show, and that was serious and heartfelt, but then you made us laugh with the sitcom.
Yeah, well, I came out on my show, and then I talked about coming out on Oprah's show.
I'm 35 years old. I'm so afraid to tell people. I mean, Susan, I'm gay.
It wasn't done as a political thing. It was done as something to free myself and to live my life honestly and authentically. And I'm a comedian, so it was something that I had fun with, and yet it was really important for me to do for myself. And then I think it's always nice to have representation on television or anywhere where people see themselves. And there are a lot of people out there that don't have a lot of role models, and so that helped a lot of people at the same time, even though that wasn't my intention.
Yeah, I actually hear people talk about it today. You may have had a few angry voices, but there are so many people that you helped. All right, I want to back up even further. Before we even knew who Ellen was, as a little girl growing up in Metairie, Louisiana and Atlanta, Texas, where did your source of funny come from?
Well, Deborah, you've done your research, haven't you? I moved around a lot. I lived in a bunch of different places in New Orleans, just, you know, far enough away to start a new school every year and a half. Like you said, I lived in a small town in Texas for a short time. And that's, you know, it's really hard for a kid to adjust and make friends when you're moving around that much and you don't know anybody. So you kind of, it builds character, and you learn how to either, if you're smart, that's one way, but I wasn't, so I was funny. And I kind of helped, you know, myself integrate into different places by making friends and being funny and, you know, a little self-deprecating.
Boy, ooh, that has gotta make you popular.
Funny just came from me being in uncomfortable situations and trying to make it easier on myself.
Yeah. All right. There's a new generation that's going to get to know Ellen with Little Ellen.
Come on down, Mr. McCaw. I'll show you how to make friends.
It's adorable, and it's, you know, it's funny. It's, you know, not necessarily Little Ellen me, but you know, we're calling her Little Ellen, and she's in New Orleans, so there's the similarities there. But, you know, just always, again, has the best intentions, doesn't always get things right, makes mistakes, and learns from them, and so it's fun, it's funny. And I think it's the kind of thing where parents have to watch things over and over again because they have children and they want to see things over and over again. And this is the kind of thing that I don't think adults would be mad at to watch, because it's really funny.
It's September 8th. This is our very, very first show.
When you started the show, since that time, there have been so many talk shows that started and then ended very quickly. Why do you think yours lasted so long?
It's hard to say. I have an amazing team. You know, we've all put this show together. It takes a crew. It takes writers. It takes producers. It takes a lot of people to make this, you know, magical thing happen every single day, much less for 19 years. If I had to say one thing, it's probably tequila, because there's a lot of it around here, and that helps. We have it in the dressing rooms. There's some under my cushion here. Tequila helps everything. I think that's. Do you have some there?
Well, no tequila, but we do rosé all day. Yeah, this is empty because
wow.
I finished it. Yeah, Texas, Ellen, because Texas is like everything's big in Texas, so rosé all day on this one right here.
I get it. Well, that is a large glass. I've seen some glasses that hold an entire bottle, but that probably holds about a case of wine.
I'm going to ask you this next question. I know that people oftentimes ask me, I know they ask you 100 times, are there moments that are the most memorable for you? Kind of like that question when people ask their parents, which kid do you like the best? You can't really say sometimes.
Yeah, I would never do that to my little Petunia and Harold. One of my favorite moments is a push-up contest with Michelle Obama, because that was really fun, even though she cheated, and we all know it. But that was a really fun moment. Helping people on the show is always memorable. Of course, Lisa Jarman was, somebody very big in our lives here. We dedicated a seat to her. We gave her a house. We gave her a car. Her reaction to us helping her was just priceless. No, Ellen, no. I mean, she was just so hilarious, and she was so filled with joy and gratitude. And Lisa Jarman has a big place here at our show.
Yeah. We look up at the show, and every now and then, you never knew when you were going to see your neighbors or your relatives, right? It's like, girl, look at the Ellen show. Is that Pookie? That's Pookie up there on the show. And we know Jarvis, another guy here, was a super fan who won a car. And you also highlighted somebody who is just such a great heart here in Houston, Mattress Mac, who rescues people during every type of disaster that comes along. He opens his doors. And in fact, there goes the wine glass, Ellen.
Oh, no.
There goes the wine glass.
Not the glass.
I was just going to say,
no.
You even sent me a pair of shoes several years ago. And I said, all I want is a pair of shoes. You said, you want a pair of shoes? I'll send you a pair of shoes. Limited wear on these, all right? I cherish these shoes.
Okay.
They come out for special occasions. All right. What are you most looking forward to this season?
It's a celebration. It's, this to me is going to be obviously probably my most memorable season, because I know there's an end to it. So I'm cherishing and appreciating every single day. And just getting to say goodbye to everybody that's been on before. They're all coming back to say goodbye. So I get to see everybody, and I'm so grateful that we have an audience, because that would have been really sad to end with no audience. And I'm just looking forward to us celebrating every single day to take in everything before we say goodbye.
Yeah, but you're not really saying goodbye. In fact, one of the things that you're doing really wasn't around when you first started, and that is technology. You have 300 million social followers, so online you've got Bubble, Smile, and Sage.
We have a lot of stuff going on with Ellen Tube and Ellen Digital, so and we want to keep growing that. So I'm probably going to do some more things where I haven't had time to do anything other than the show with all the projects that I have. But if I'm not doing the show, I'll probably do more things for Ellen Tube and for Digital, and we're just going to keep growing with everything we have there.
Yeah. Discovery Partnership, a very good production company, of course, the Ellen Fund. When was the very first time you realized how powerful this medium we call television is, and how powerful you are in it?
I've been at this, as you said, for a long time. I mean, 27 years ago is when I started my sitcom, but before that, I did a couple of other shows that I was on, and I did stand up for a long time before that. So my success was really, really gradual, and people saw me on television either in a special on HBO or Letterman or Carson. So I started getting recognized then, but obviously the sitcom brought, me more viewers. This being on every single day is a whole different level, because when you're in people's homes every single day, they really feel like they know who you are, and there's a lot of love that I get when I'm out walking around doing, regular stuff, and just being seen and hearing people say, I love you, and there's just, and the platform that we have to be able to, like we were talking about, help people out or shine a light on people who help other people out. It's been such a gradual thing for me. I've kind of gotten used to it, but I am well aware of the platform that I have, and that's why we try to use it to make people happy.
You've given away a lot of stuff. What's the one thing you want that's not for sale?
I don't think I want anything. I mean, I have, my life is incredible. I mean, to think that, I really started out with no money at all, no car, no anything. So I've been able to achieve, success and have money and have a great relationship. I love my wife. I have a great family. I have great friends. There's nothing I need. And I think the most important things, like you said, don't cost anything. I think the more important things in life are love and friendship and relationships. So I have all those.
Well, Ellen, thank you very much for sharing time with us. We look forward to your final season, but again, we're not saying goodbye. And the one thing I want right now is just a Texas-sized wine glass. Where did we get that, guys?
I'm gonna get that for you. Don't buy another one. We're sending you a new wine glass.
Thank you, Ellen. Cheers.
All right, great talking to you again, Deborah.
Okay, we are really going to miss the Texas-sized wine glass. We named her Rosie because she was topped off with, like rosé and reds every day. She was almost like a member of our staff. A regular everyday wine glass will feel more like just a shot glass. If Ellen can find us a new one, we'll let you know. By the way, she has a bottle of Texas tequila coming her way, compliments of Great Day Houston. In the meantime, you can watch the final season of Ellen right here on KHOU 11 weekdays at 3 p.m.